It's not a whispered word or pretty phrase. It's not a touch. It's not a gaze. It's not how we hold on, but how we grow. It's standing back and letting go. It's not the beauty of making someone yours. Love sets us free. Love opens doors. Love says move on. Stand on your own. Love knows when someone else needs to rise and walk along. Life has to change. Don't wonder why. It needs to feel the light of the open sky. If we hold on too tight, how can a dream take flight? Open my arms and let him fly. It's not just pulling someone very near. It's having faith instead of fear. You can't hold someone back when his dream calls. Love is a home that has no walls. Yes, he may disappear. There's no way to know. You take that chance. You let him go. Go find your dream. Be who you are. I want much more for you than a wish upon a star. Move from my side. I will not cry. If you remember me, love can never die. Love lets the light break through. Now love will help me to open my arms and let him fly. It's not the end. It's not goodbye. Someday you'll fly high. Go find your dream. Be who you are. I want much more for you than a wish upon a star. Move from my side. I will not cry. If you remember me, love can never die. Love lets the light break through. Now love will help me to open my arms and let him fly. Let him fly.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to Brooklyn Cafe on a beautiful Monday morning. That song you heard?
J.C. Dreesen.
J.C. Dreesen. This show today we are dedicating to the J.C. Dreesen Show, which is going to be aired, a special, at the Movies of Del Rey on July 21st.
What time?
Event start at 7:30. We want to see you there at 6:30 because we have to do the mambo dance. We're going to be having some fun and games in the lobby, some entertainment in the lobby.
You singing?
I may be dancing.
You gonna do like that shell trick? What's that
Three-card
shell
Monte?
game? Yeah, that too.
Yeah, we had three-card Monte. Bring your 20s. We'll take care of that. But on the flyer, just like on the website, you go to, what is it?
It's on the flyer.
I know. Oh,
Events.
events.amp2.tv. Events.amp2.tv. Do not put www. You just go to this. In there, you put the credit card in there. You get your tickets for the event. And come on down because there's a raffle also for giveaways. We're going to be giving away trips to the Bahamas and cruises and everything else.
Whole lot of fun.
Whole
Ready
lot of fun.
for summer. I got to tell you.
Happy
Father's Day weekend to you.
It was Father's Day?
It was Father's Day. Did you have a nice day?
It was Father's Day?
What'd you do?
Yeah, look.
You cut your finger?
No, I bought toys for my grandkids, and they use them like swords. And I tried to break it up, and they almost
thought you
broke
got them a doll.
my $2.
You got them 2 dolls and they used them like swords?
They swing each other at them. They almost took
Welcome
off my
to little
finger.
boys. Does it feel like you've
If
been
it
there
hurts,
before?
It hurts a lot.
Was it reminiscent of raising your 2 sons?
No, my kids didn't do that. My kids they didn't even take it out the box.
Really? Your son
They
took
wanted
the
to
box
keep it
apart.
new.
No,
they
not
wanted to
these
keep
two.
it
Not
new.
Brecken and Rowan. No.
And I got to see Doorknob on a FaceTime.
That was nice. How's she
She was
doing?
laughing. She's a
Nice.
cutie.
That's sweet.
She looks like a little old
You
lady.
saw Joey?
I saw a bag of donuts, Joey. Yeah. So Gio, so his wife.
Very nice. Well, happy Father's Day.
Thank you. I have good. How was your Father's Day?
It was good. Kids came over, sat by the pool, went to see my parents for dinner. I actually invited them Wednesday because Wednesday we're having our 7-year anniversary party here.
What's it called?
7-year itch.
The 7-year itch party.
7-year itch party.
It's funny. She laughs.
Me
at
and
that.
Marilyn Monroe. I can wear like a flowy dress. Whoop!
I gotta get me one of those scratchers. 7-year
So
itch.
come on
What do you know?
down.
You don't have no sense of humor. You gotta laugh.
Wednesday, if you're in the area, our 7-year itch party starting at 11:30 right here at the studio.
Do that again with your eyes. So, what is it? You look like Josh when you do that.
Itch party. You named it.
You know what happens at the end of 7 years, right?
You go into 8.
Normally, you'd have to decide if you're gonna do another 7.
Is that what you're going to tell me on Wednesday, making that decision? Our lease, we had another lease here for at least another 1.5 years, so you're kind of stuck for a few more years.
7-year itch.
Got to do what you got to do.
And it's funny because one of the producers in here, Vlad, is putting together a video of all the shows that we have done in the last 7 years. And he's there laughing and laughing. I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? And they're making fun of me. I heard what you said about me, by the way. And they're making fun of me. And they're laughing about last and about the beginning of the show.
I got to tell you, they were funny shows. We've done a lot of shows. I don't even know how many thousands of shows we've done in 7 years.
They were funny when we stopped being funny. I thought we were funny all the time.
But back in the day, I was younger. You didn't have a hat. All those things.
Yeah, I know. I heard all about that. I heard all about that. Look, you got a hat. You got
You
no
didn't
hair.
have a hat for the first 6 months. I don't even think you were on camera with me. It was me and a voice.
I had no hat. Why would
Because
I
you
be on
had
camera?
no hat, exactly. But that's when you started your music label. So check it out. We're going to be airing those clips throughout the week. And I think our cake, I got to check with J&D Cakes. They should be making our cake for Wednesday. Sally's bringing some dessert. We're going to pick up some food maybe from Presidente.
Yes, Megan's coming to sing a couple of hits. Johnny Melnick is coming to sing a little bit.
Nice.
I'm going to twist JC's arm today a little bit. You know, if we have them all sing one, it's funny because Kendra's leaving tomorrow. Otherwise, on the 20th, otherwise she would have come in and sing as well. Maybe she'll do something on VMix.
Check your inbox. The newsletter went out on Friday talking about Father's Day, our pillars of strength. There was a picture of your dad, a picture of my dad, all those great men in our
All
lives.
the building blocks.
All the building, like the Legos of our lives.
Yeah.
And Saturday, we got to go to a great event to support Sheriff Diaz.
Yes.
the Cuban American Club.
Yes. Women for Diaz is
So
coming.
yes, we're
it's coming
starting a new
soon.
platform, Women for Diaz, because I really think it's important to get the women's perspective and the wife's perspective. What it's like not only to support her husband and what he's doing, but why it's important for women to take a stance and to see what's important, whether it be education, the fight against domestic violence, what he's doing, this one program he's got, not only about identifying domestic violence and taking the perpetrator out of the house. From what you tell me, they're only in jail for 24 hours. And then what happens to, it's mostly women, there are sometimes men, but a program to really help relocate and get them back on their feet. Because when you've beaten for so many years and beaten down and money's taken from you physically and emotionally, even if you get the other person out of the house, you don't know what to do. So they've got a program to help educate and really rehab you.
Well, he got me when he said about the schools. It doesn't matter if it's private, public, or anything in between. You know how cops spend at Duncan or different parks,
paperwork.
and they're doing tons and tons of paperwork. Well, why can't they do that at the schools?
I think it's a great platform, and he's running for sheriff. He has to first get through the primary coming up in November, and then run for sheriff. Because our current sheriff has been there for 20 years, Rick Bradshaw.
Yes, it's time for a new change time, but you're going to be seeing a little bit of Diaz and his wife and the Women for Diaz movement.
They loved that whole platform on Saturday night.
It's amazing.
See all those women rush up to the stage?
It's funny, he called us up and he really wanted you up there.
Well,
Because he wanted you to make the announcement. I jumped down.
I had no idea.
I was landing like a kid.
I had no idea we were actually making this announcement, but I think it's a great
true.
platform.
Other Super Jams was there as well, another radio station. So, we're going to have the radio station at this event as well. I got to tell you, Josh did a nice job.
I
This
know.
is a real
He's really
nice
talented.
job.
No matter how much we all try to learn graphic design, he is great at what he does.
He
I have
has
to say.
vision. He has vision. This is the best part of the apartment. There it is right there. It's one of the best ones I've seen in a long, long time. And we got to take these up to the radio station, to the movie theater as well. We're going to bring it up there as well. Going to have stuff in the banners. The kids are going to learn stuff in the projection room. And we have teams. We have 3 teams they're going to be putting together to promote this thing as well. Team Amplify or Amplify Team. Team Amplify, right?
Team Amplify.
Team Amplify is going to be visiting you as well to bring out the flyers, show you, come on down, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate as a community. And seating is limited, so don't get mad at me. Seating is limited. You got to order early because once they're gone, it's full until the next venue. So.
And today is Juneteenth, so people off of school, off of work, doing their thing. It is to commemorate the end of slavery, which is really, really important.
Is that what that means? Juneteenth?
It is a federal holiday. No?
No? Yes?
Yes?
It's the Day of Freedom for Black Americans.
This month or today?
Today.
Today.
Oh, is that what the holiday is today? Because I didn't know what the hell was going on with this.
That's
today.
what it is. It's a federal holiday. Banks are closed. Post offices are closed. Everything is closed. This is what they say it is.
It's funny,
The end of slavery in the United States on June 19th, 1865. Major General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas, and announced the end of the Civil War and the end of slavery.
But is this the first time it's been celebrated?
No,
How come I never heard about this?
but the Emancipation Proclamation came 2.5 years later on January 1st, 1863. So many enslavers continue to hold their enslaved people captive until that announcement in January. So Juneteenth became a symbolic date representing African American freedom.
Now, is it the Emancipation Proclamation declared that if you fought for the North in the Civil War, you were free?
No, I think the Emancipation Proclamation just brought back the southern states and the northern states and brought them back into one big union.
You see, I'm a little confused because I thought the Emancipation Proclamation was decreed during the war, and now you're telling me it was decreed after the war. I thought it was during the war.
Said it was declared at the end of the war.
At the end of the war. Because the state.
2.5 years later on January 1st.
So today's date, was the war still going on, the Civil War, or was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was going.
Because you said 1863?
Yeah,
'Cause I think-
1865.
5.
Oh, that's the end of the Civil War then. That's the same year, the end of it.
Yeah. But they didn't announce the emancipation. You know, we didn't have social media then, so we couldn't really identify tornadoes,
Or
hurricanes,
earthquakes.
or the
Earthquakes.
end of the war. It may have taken a year and a half
We
to
didn't know
get.
an earthquake was coming. Ask Kendra.
it may have taken a year and a half to get the mail to where it needed to get to.
It's funny because Shay says, "Oh, what do you mean? Are we open tomorrow? It's a federal holiday." I says, "What holiday?"
It's a federal holiday. A lot of places are closed and
didn't know that.
paying homage to the end of slavery.
I know. I didn't know.
There's
that.
a new African American museum that is opening up this week in Charleston, South Carolina, right on the banks of the river. And you can actually go and they will trace back your heritage, not only on the blacks that came in through slavery, but anybody.
Where is this?
Charleston,
Charleston, what?
South Carolina.
I got to go all the way with that?
Well, no, that's just where the new museum is. And they said what's so important is to have it right on the waters because that's where so many people were brought in through the trade, through the slave trade.
Can we like send like a flock of hair or something? Or?
You can, no, I think they just look at your name. I don't think they need DNA evidence, but.
Well, they have to do something. You just can't say, my name's Enrique Panchito.
No, I think you can, and they do the whole genealogy test and everything.
No, that's
Absolutely.
not legit.
Why not?
You gotta spit in the tube or something.
Why? If you want to look up a family member, they're going to deny you that information
No,
because you're
they're
not.
gonna get it wrong.
Why?
Cause I'm very confused Puerto Rican.
No.
Think about that. How do they know that? They don't know how. First of all, they don't even know how to spell my name with a Y and I.
Do you know I didn't realize, speaking of wine and I, there was someone in the studio the other day, and they talked, their name ends in an I, and they said, oh, you're Italian like I am. So then I was thinking about you and your name, but yours was with a Y, but your other family's with an I.
I.
So I guess the I is Italian and the Y is sideways?
It was because of slavery also. One brother wanted to keep slaves and the other one did not. And
Where, in Italy?
No, in Puerto Rico. They
I
sent
thought
them
your
to
name
Italy.
came from Italy.
It did.
So why Puerto Rico slavery?
Because we were part of the slave trade in the Caribbean. So one brother says, I'm keeping the slave trade, and the other one, they used to send them back to Italy and stuff and like that. And the other one said, no, we're not doing that anymore. He changed it to Y. So I got family on the southern western hemisphere of the United States, and they still spell it with an I.
Southern Western Hemisphere of the United States,
Yeah,
that would be
Texas, Arizona.
Really?
Yeah. And I've never met them.
Wow, and
And
they're with
because
an
of
I?
the show, they're with an I. Because of the show, they keep writing to me.
You should bring it. We should
I
have
don't know
a
if I want
conversation
to
with them.
because
Why?
we may be politically not
Yeah,
tolerable.
but you know, there's this whole thing that says the deeds of my father are not representative of me. Is right? The sins of my father. You can't live the sins of your
enemy
father.
of my father is it's a friend of me, is what I heard. But I don't want to go into
You
that.
can't live the sins of your father,
I don't know. All I know
The
is,
apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
or that.
and the pears are sweeter at the bottom than at the top. But the same difference applies to all this fruit.
I had to say
All that
something.
low-lying fruit is what they say.
I'm just telling you, it got political. And I didn't know about it until apparently I had an uncle that was in the Mason family. I told you this story, and he was buried in Puerto Rico. And we went to visit him, and there was nothing but a giant hole.
He wasn't
Somebody
there?
dug it up and took it out.
That makes my dream make even more sense.
No, I know what that was about, something else.
Yeah, but got to leave more complicated. I didn't even tell you. I'll have to tell my in-house psychic meeting.
Yes, I picked up on something when you said that.
No,
Did
don't pick
you?
up on nothing. You
What'd
just,
you pick
did.
up on?
No,
just
I
stay over
did.
there, this side of the room.
Oh, no.
Thank you very
It's
much
hard
for
to
playing.
Keep me quiet. It's
Thank
very
you.
hard to keep me
Stay
quiet.
over there, because you're making the hairs in the back of my neck rise. Just stay over there.
Okay.
But if I actually told anyone actually the rest of the dream, it would have
Okay,
been kind of
enough,
creepy.
enough. Moving on.
I'll give you the rest of the story.
Moving on.
We got Sally in studio. We've got Call Me Zena, a live meetup event today at 2:30. So come on in. Psychic and medium Sally Bernard, host of Call Me Zena, answers all of your pertinent questions of what's happening in your
Yeah.
life.
Not my life.
In your life.
Sally, are we going to have a successful, July 21st concert?
I believe so. If
Okay,
I-
that's it. No more.
But wait a
Right,
minute.
no, say no more.
I've got to show up for it to be
Yeah, you better be
successful.
there.
She needs to be there.
I
Yes.
may
You
be
better
in
be there.
Maryland. No, I think we'll be home.
You'll be back. You're not going. You're going for 2
I'm
weeks.
going to tell you right
for
now,
4
lady,
days.
I will hijack that boat. You ain't going nowhere.
No, I have to just go there for a couple of
My
days, but I will be back.
gosh.
I will be back.
You going
Good
to Maryland or are you going
Well,
out
we're going
to
to
Seattle?
Washington too.
Oh, okay.
The unveiling is in Baltimore, but
Everyone
and
seems to be
Sydney.
going to Washington and Maryland and Virginia this
Yeah.
summer. I don't know what's going on there.
I know my Yoela's leaving us also. He's moving to Virginia.
Virginia. My daughter's moving there. Sally's going there.
Only
Your
for a visit.
Your
I think we
granddaughter's
should go up
there?
there and have a family reunion. Everybody's there.
I think, you know, when Chelsea did her chart, she said her true node is right in that DC area. Means I
what?
get
Her
her
true
true
nodes?
node.
Node.
Node, which means I guess when astrologically that's where you're supposed to be when your line from when you were born. Of course, we don't know when I was born, but anyway,
You have the invisible node.
I've got the invisible node.
Yeah,
Seriously,
they don't
yeah.
know when she was born. They looked down and there she was. They said, holy
we
smokes,
look
when did
into
that
that.
happen?
We're gonna look into it. My parents' anniversary is actually on Saturday, so I'm thinking, how old am I? How many years they've been married?
How many years are your parents
I
married?
think going to be 57.
And how old are you? You're not 57.
I think 56.
So, Don, you're a unicorn?
I'm a unicorn, yes.
They were married 57 years and you're 56.
Yes.
Or you 56 and they were married 56 years. Or 55 years.
One of those
Or
things.
54 years.
One of those, I do not know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
All right, and on that, we're going to take a commercial break. More music coming from JC Drees. When I actually know what's going to come out of your mouth, I can be like the ventriloquist unicorn. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
There is no way to ignore it. You hear it on the news, online, from your friends and family. What happened to my money? Whether it got hit by falling stocks and bonds, with the coronavirus, shrunk by a floundering 401k with low interest rates, and is riding the extreme ups and downs of the stock market with political elections. Many Americans are worried about their money and how they're going to retire. Help protect your financial future now and call J.D. Melberg for your complimentary book from a leading financial firm that shows you ways not to run out of money whether the market goes up or down. This free book reveals little-known truths about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms that can protect your money for a lifetime. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report summarizing the rates and benefits of annuities from hundreds of top-rated insurers, helping you to find ways to get up to 33% more income in retirement. That's right. 2 books, both absolutely free, for calling J.D. Melberg. Help protect your financial future.
Call 877-643-3015.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies. Now, Boca and Delray Beach have their own oldie station. Catch us on 95.3 FM. It's the greatest rock and roll hits of the 60s and 70s. On South Florida's Good Time Oldies, 95.3 FM.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Melody, I hear that haunting melody. It's in my every reverie. It says we'll never part. Can't you see that we can spend eternity? Our lives were really meant to be together from the ecstasy. No one else, it seems, could make me care. What is left is just a memory that's so empty and so unfair. Melody, I'll write another melody, and this time from the start you'll see I'll write it from the heart, and words that say, come to me, stay with me. Won't you stay with me? No one else could fill my life with ecstasy. No one else, it seems, could make me care. What is left is just a memory that's so empty and so unfair. Melody, I'll write another melody, and this time from the start you'll see I'll write it from the heart, and words that say, come to me. Words that say, come to me, stay with me. Won't you stay with me? Stay with me.
Welcome. We are at the beautiful Boca Raton Museum
Of art.
of Art.
The Boca Museum of Art.
Don't get it wrong, because I got lost getting here, I got lost in here, and I'm still lost in here. There's just so much art going on.
Spent how many hours setting up? What did they say? So you know, I'm always teased because when it's a birthday card, I write happy birthday. That's pretty much all I do. So happy anniversary is all I can say to you.
Anniversary for the Brooklyn Cafe.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to the breakfast. As we sit.
I would like to say that it's an absolutely amazing show. I have made so many fabulous connections, and I absolutely love Dawn and Freddie. They're just amazing people, and what they're doing is literally changing people's lives, businesses' lives, and just everybody's life, one show at a time.
That was nice. Wow.
Man, I gotta tell you, 7 years. It has been nothing but fun, and funny and fun.
That's it, only fun.
I tell you, he and Vlad put that together. He's gonna have to put about 5 or 6 of those together. There's so many pieces of things that we've done, places that we've gone. It's a book.
What do you say? We put the fun in dysfunction
all the time.
Mm-hmm. But look at our crew now. We've got a new producer with us. We've got Rachel all the way from California. All the way from UC Berkeley in the house.
I know.
So, welcome. You have to do your introductory welcome.
Come on, let's put her in the welcome.
Shay's
chair
like,
somewhere.
no. Well, welcome to the show. Welcome to the studio. There's your camera.
Oh my God, I'm on camera.
Yes, say hello.
Hi. Nice to meet you all. I'm Rachel.
Vlad, there's another mic over there, Vlad.
Right, it's on the
arm.
stand next to Rachel. You can just, there you go. So Rachel, tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I'm home for the summer from UC Berkeley. I'm a film and psychology major, and so I'm working here. I don't really know how to talk when put on the spot like this.
Well, you're a director. Direct! She's a Beat the Mills. No, what's the name of the other famous director?
But I'm interested to know, how do film and psychology work when you're in school together, doing these two courses together?
Well, I am just very, very interested in psychology, and so I wanted to take as many opportunities as I could to study it at school. But I really like personality pathology and like studying attachment styles and relationships. And I think as a writer and somebody who wants to make like narrative films, I think it really helps me construct characters and like write more realistic relationships, more meaningful ones. Yeah.
And you're originally from Florida.
Yes. I grew up in Boca Raton. Now I live in Delray Beach.
And now you went to California.
Yes.
You've been there 3 years?
I'm going to be a junior, so I've been there 2 years now.
Do you like it?
I love it. It's awesome. I love the weather. It's cold.
It's cold?
Yeah, it's freezing.
Really?
It's Northern
I
California.
thought it would be heating up with all the fires.
Northern California,
It
interesting.
does get hot. The weather is kind of ridiculous. Like it's like 1 second, like one day it'll be like 30 degrees and then the next day it's 80. And you just honestly never know what it's gonna be. But since it's in the Bay, it's usually very cold.
The psychology of film. Think about that. You know when I first started thinking about that? When Nikki did her piece, and there was not even any audio when Josh was in the library and he did the piece. The psychology of not even needing audio on film, I thought was amazing. What you can just convey. And then what Mayor did, and the psychology of
everything we watch.
All
is
of
the
it that they
psychology
put
of
together.
film.
But
Yeah, all of that.
But
All
when I
the
get
movies.
to see it from a student level, it's a different feel because it's honest and it's truthful. You're not burying in subliminal messages like they do in other films that have all these $1 million budgets where they're shooting them up. You can really feel the psychology of the student films. Josh?
It's good to learn young how to not control people's minds, but how to warp it. Because that's what art is. It's just you're warping someone else's mind. So.
It's interesting because the good flicks that are out there always have a twist. What's his name? Reeves. Is that his name? Reeves?
Christopher Reeves from
yeah,
Superman?
the actor. No, not Christopher.
Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves. He did a movie called Knock Knock. I saw it yesterday. Knock Knock is a very strange movie for him. But you see, he's a little bit off-centered anyway. But this whole thing that they did yesterday, it was the written form of what they did was so different. So I can understand why she did the psychology. She's studying that because you got to be clever. The more clever you are with film, the better the film.
And what affects people's minds. Do you go into the theory of film?
Yes. We do a lot of film and media theory. That's kind of the core of the film program at Berkeley.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a director and a writer.
Those are
That's
two
the
different
dream.
worlds, director and writer.
Yeah.
And the writers are still on strike, aren't they?
They are.
It's been a long time.
I don't get it because you need writers, you need the whole script, you need everything to make something be successful. I think that they must know something I don't know because I haven't seen anything good out there. What's happening is that a lot of people want content. We have another meeting. We're going to be in Atlanta, 99.1 FM.
Actually, starting July 3rd, our show will be airing midday live in Atlanta on the radio.
On 91.1. Now we have another one, another company that wants our content from Roku. And they want all the channels as well. So can I say that it hurts me to see the writers not working? I can. The opportunities, though, are opening up because they need to fill the void somewhere. So
Perfect for Mayor right now.
he knows it. That's why he's running up. Mayor, you got to go to Atlanta, not Virginia. I'm telling you, you got to go.
Is an RK there?
RK, we should call RK, see if you can hook him up. It'd be kind of cool.
Anyone remember why RK got his name?
Arcade.
What was RK's name?
Dylan.
I know.
Roach killer.
Roach killer.
'Cause I think he came one day and killed a roach for
Behind
you.
the door.
Exactly.
He took care of that situation.
Woody Fish's speed.
That's because Sally wasn't around.
So, well, Rachel, welcome to the studio. You got a great first course on floor work, and I really like that Mayor brought all of you guys out here to run cameras and floors. Because
Thank you.
sometimes Josh is running board, and everyone's sitting out here, and no one knows how to run the camera. So, it was a good lesson.
Or I can't name names, but the camera's on one person and the other person's talking and they're not switching cameras over.
That.
Yes, that could be a problem.
Mr. Viking person.
So everyone is learning more and
Yeah,
more
there we go.
production in the studio. So I'm glad about that. And Vlad, I have to ask you, you've been putting these clips together from going back to our 7-year itch. I can believe it's been 7 years because it feels like 70 years sometimes.
You
But
have aged me.
I have aged. That's
No,
where you
you've
should really
aged
stop
me.
that conversation.
No, you've aged me.
And that too. But to go back, Vlad, because you know where we are now, to go back, he went back to, I think, our first couple shows up at iHeart. What was that like to listen to them?
It was very, very entertaining, actually. I got caught up in watching the show. Like, I was supposed to, put clips together, but I'm like watching it, I'm laughing, and I had to stop and talk to Freddie a few times.
He says, what happened to Serendipity?
Yeah,
I
there's
said,
so many,
Serendipity
yeah.
Lisa from the consignment store.
We had her, she had her own show for a little while.
We used to have, a shopping show.
You ever wonder how many shows we've done from beginning to end?
I can't even imagine.
A lot of shows. It also helped a lot of businesses.
Could put a lot of DVDs together.
How many seasons, right?
Oof.
How many days are in a year without the weekends?
360.
Oh, 300?
Without weekends.
Probably like, 298 or
So what, there's 52 weeks in a year and 2 days are out. So you got to take out
26?
52 times 2, 104. So 356 minus 104? 261. Thank you very much, Mayor. Times 7.
Times 7.
Times 7 years. How do you like that for math?
Well, do the math. Now you have me curious. How much is 261 times 7? No, it's got to be more than that.
356 minus 104
It's
times
more than that.
7.
on Google, it says there are always between 260 to 264 weekdays in a given year.
All right, so an average of 262 times 7.
So we've done about 1,900 shows? Nah, we've done more than that.
Well, that's just one show a
There's
day.
over 2,000 videos.
Yeah, no, we've done more
Wow.
than that because we also did the morning show. We did
Tell us your biz.
Tell Us Your Biz.
We've done night shows, but
Night
just
Train.
midday shows?
Yeah, no, we've done over 3,000 shows, easily.
That's
Easily.
insane.
Isn't that insane, the amount of people?
And how many kids have come through the program?
The internship program, we've had a lot. A lot of crew.
You still have the same chain you had on in the clips I was watching.
Me?
The same chain.
What was the movie you had me watch? Constantine. Anyone ever watch the movie Constantine? It's a movie that I would never watch. It's bloody, it's gory. You guys would probably love it.
It's about angels.
But it's about angels, and it's about protective shields. And if you watch the movie, you'll understand why I still wear my necklace.
Okay.
Right? My family came home one day and they said, why would you watch this movie? This is so not you. I'm literally watching it like this.
It's a great movie.
But the message is a tremendous message. What's it called? Constantine.
What was the message?
I want you to watch it. But
You
for
gotta
me,
watch
it's
it.
about what one soul does for another
I can't
and
believe
protection.
you guys haven't watched Constantine. You haven't seen that movie? It's a classic.
What year?
I don't know. I just go to the movies.
I think they're sign languaging each other. These
Have
two
you
over
guys
here.
seen Scarface?
Yes.
You seen Scarface?
Yes.
You seen Scarface, you ain't seen Constantine.
One's bigger than the other.
Yeah, I was like, it was more popular to watch Scarface than Constantine.
Really?
Yeah.
Serpico, you watch Serpico?
What's that?
Oh, wow. You don't watch Serpico either, the cop movie in New York City?
Have you ever seen Eraserhead?
I haven't seen any of
Yes.
those movies.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
I've seen the movie Heat.
I seen the movie Heat.
De Niro with Pacino. That was really good. The coffee shop scene.
2005, Constantine.
That was good.
You gotta see Constantine. It's a good flick. It's a good movie if you're into that whole spiritual world.
Oh,
type
and
of
guess
deal.
who was in it?
Oh.
Do you know? Who's the star?
Not the Roberts one.
Sally's going to say, of course.
Who's the
Of course
star?
it is.
What's his
Keanu
name?
Reeves.
Yeah.
Weren't you just talking about Keanu Reeves or something else?
Yeah, I've seen all his movies. He's done John Wick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
But we were talking about him for something else.
What
and
else
then-
has he done? What's another famous Reeves movie?
Matrix.
Oh, okay.
All of
that's
them.
one.
He's overrated.
Matrix?
He's overrated.
Keanu, just
He's one
Keanu
of the
Reeves in
best
general.
actors that doesn't get the acclaim.
John Wick, yeah, all that.
He's a good
Now,
guy.
We had a guy in here, what was it, Klaus?
Clem.
He was in all those gangster movies. You know, there used to be a clique of gangster movie makers. And he was one of them.
But it goes back to the psychology of film. You know, all the movies out right now are all animated. All the summer movies are animated. That's out there.
Not too much.
Spider-Man.
I think it's overdone. This is DC.
Hey, don't say it's overdone.
3D animation.
3D animation, there's a lot.
No, everything has CGI in it. And there was a documentary on ILM, Industrial Light and Magic, which creates all the beautiful visual effects that you see. They created Star Wars, they created Indiana Jones, they created the Poltergeist, all these classics. And what they say is that VFX should not be the movie. They should help tell the story, but they should not be the movie.
But they've
And that's
become the movie.
That's the problem with everything nowadays.
That's
is
what I mean
because-
by overdone. It's
But
just
that's
too
like with
much.
everything. It's like ChatGPT. People are using it for everything.
Well, again, another mistake. There's no creative
But you
thought.
have to, if you're going to use these sources, you have to really research the sources. If they're using ChatGPT and they cite a study or they're citing research, look up that article and look up that research study, because it may in fact not even be real, or it may be a study that doesn't pertain to anything you're writing about. It does just make things up.
What's that animation that came out a few years ago? And they did part 1 and part 2, and they fly on the dragons and stuff.
Avatar?
Avatar. Did you like Avatar? That was the first.
When it first came out,
Yeah.
it was revolutionary.
It was the first. I like
2009,
that
right?
mixture. But now everything I go to the movies is all
It's
these.
just the same thing as everything else you see.
I don't like that. I like a little imagination, but I love flicks. I
If
love
you
movies.
watch the new Spider-Man film,
How was it?
that one is it's just amazing.
Should it
10 out
have
of
been
10.
all animated, do you think, or they should have done both?
No, that one's a specific animated film. Because with animation, you can create whatever you want. But people still look at it as a kid's film because it's still animated.
It must have cost a fortune to make that film.
But that's when the messages are the strongest, I think, for adults, is when you think it's a kid's movie, and it's only because it's animated is it a kid's movie, but the messages are even stronger, that you pay more attention. You think so too, Rachel?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a really good.
Is that part
way to
of
look at it.
the learning theory? That's just my personal opinion.
I don't know if they taught you anything with psychic stuff, because I've noticed that there's two TV shows on Amazon Prime. One called Invincible and the other one called The Boys, and they both have the same concept to a sense.
No, they don't.
To a sense, they kind of do, but one's fully animated and the other one is live action. The Boys, I'm scared for people to watch because it's live action and people can actually believe it because it looks so real.
But
and
it's animated?
That goes to the psychological standpoint, is that I just think life imitates art. So if people go and watch this, it's gonna, disrupt things.
You know, when you go to the movies,
Which is an interesting, it's
Hold
like
on.
what came first, the chicken or
Yeah.
the egg?
Josh, I thought it was art imitates life.
Yes, it is. No, that's correct. That
No,
is
no,
the
no, no.
saying.
That's-
But
they
people
go
use
back
it
and
the way
forth.
Josh says more and more. But that is the correct saying. But the way you're saying it the other way is exactly. I saw a movie last night and they said that. And the guy says, wait a minute, isn't it this way? He says, yeah, not no more.
It's like the chicken and the egg.
You know, the bottom line is you go to the movies, you go to the movies. Don't think that what's on the screen is real life. I mean, relax, chill out.
You don't feel like Spider-Man when you
No,
go out?
no,
Oh,
stop.
my
You know,
God,
but
then
that-
you don't get into the movie.
It's not that. What's happening is that people are becoming so politically correct.
We're at my parents' last night for dinner. My dad says, I'm Spider-Man. What? He says, you think I'm not hip anymore because I'm old. He said, look at my clothes. So whatever clothing line, I must be Spider. He thinks he's wearing Spider-Man clothes, so he's showing me all his clothes with the spider on. He goes, I'm hip, I'm cool, I'm like Spider-Man clothes.
Your father?
My father.
See what I mean? He's turning into Spider-Man. He's
turning
88
into
years old.
Spider-Man's going to have webs coming out of his fingers.
I saw a movie last. I saw a movie last night where the two killers of the movie were seniors in their 80s, and they were mentally out there. And you used to go to their farm, and they used to get rid of you one by one. Seniors who can barely walk, and they were killers. It was the funniest thing. And the way they did it is they used to say, "Do you need help?" And then they stabbed you in the neck. There was so much blood in this movie.
What are you watching?
And it was shot in 8mm.
Huh?
It was shot in 8mm. I'm sitting there. I want to scream. But I kept watching it because they were older. And there was about a group of young kids making a porn movie on this farm. And these two people
What are
were
you
killers.
watching?
I'm telling you, I watched a lot of stuff. And I'm sitting there going, boy, if Josh was only here, he would say, what the hell is that?
He's like, what?
Oh
The
my God.
psychology of film.
But there was a lot of
You
psychology.
think we've changed in 7 years?
I told you, you've aged me.
I know.
I don't know, I have the shakes now.
I know, I can make you
Used
really
to be
nervous.
normal back in the day. Oh,
When I first
baby.
met you, I thought, what does this crazy man want to work with me for?
No, come on, look around. It's all about the creative thought. It's
We
all
do do
about putting
creative
something
things.
that works together. I would love to have like glasses that you put them on, and this place would be like a giant cartoonville.
Can you imagine if you put on glasses, you could see all the angels that dance around here?
This is why I don't
Look at
take
Sally's face. You
this
know
is
it would
why-
happen.
This is why some of us shouldn't go to the movie.
If you go to the Dali Museum in St. Petersburg, they have something augmented reality kind of thing. You put your phone up to say Mona Lisa over there, and she'll pop out of the canvas.
But she talks.
And I don't know if she talks.
She'll talk.
We can try to do that, but all the Louis Vuitton stuff will like sparkle and everything just like kind of pops out. It's really cool.
Yeah, I went there.
We have a caller.
Can we? Who?
We have a phone call.
We do?
Yes. Frank's on the phone.
Frank Sinatra? Sally, Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra from
I
Beyond.
can't repeat what he's saying.
Frank, come on in,
Gotta
Frank.
sing
How
it
you
out.
doing? I hope. Frank?
1 sec.
I gotta tell you, I went to the museum, Murders Museum up in where I got
Fort
the
Myers
hat.
or something, right?
No,
Oh,
I
no.
got the hat.
St. Augustine.
St. Augustine. And you go in there with your phone, and everything comes to life. Somebody hanging, like that, and they start talking to you on your phone.
What the heck?
I was killed by Shakespeare. I mean, I'm like, this is the freakiest place I've ever seen.
I honestly think if we did that, there would people would see all kinds of things they
All the
shouldn't be seeing.
paintings this lady was
They
saying,
come alive?
they come alive. You
I
go,
wonder what would happen to mine.
they
Nayor,
go-
you need
That's
help?
where we'd go.
Frank, are
Frank,
you there?
Wow, you guys are in sync.
It's kind of creepy.
Did he turn? He doesn't have the phone line open.
That's a 7-year itch, I gotta tell you.
Judge, you don't have the phone line open. But I would like to do that.
Which part?
So I go to my phone, right? And this lady says, hey, big boy, what you doing?
Your crotch picture.
I had an itch I had to scratch.
You're insane.
Oh, that's what you
This particular painting was removed from the art galleries of Boca Raton and brought here.
Because of her hand placement.
Because they say, and the reason that the hand is placed there is because she doesn't do
She didn't want to paint the
hands.
hand.
You look, neither one hand is on. Neither hand is on because she doesn't paint hands. So she had to put it somewhere.
Wow.
She should have had the eyes open. It probably would have been more acceptable. So she brought it to me because she knew that I would put it up.
Is that red wine?
Yes,
It can be.
100%. All right, we have Frank, or should we take a commercial break? All right, let's see.
Frank?
Frank
Where's the
A.
red phone?
Ruffolo. The bat phone? I had to find it. I'll get
Where
you a
is
new
it?
one.
We should get a phone.
The psychology of what we do. Imagine if anyone actually analyzed what you and I do.
No. That'd
There's
be-
got to be some sort of psychology behind our thought process. Yeah, that too.
May I try to say hi?
Good morning,
Hi, Frank.
Frank. How are you, Frank?
I thought you were Frank.
I think you were him. What the hell's the matter with you? I thought Frank was coming out of the grave. I looked down and said, Frank?
I had to fill in this time.
What is wrong with you?
I thought, what's Frank saying now? Freaked me out.
Frank, call us
What
back
did
if
you
I don't
give her
go
to
through.
drink?
I got the shivers. Why is it that I feel... Of course not. Why is it that I feel wind? What is going on? You feel wind? I feel wind.
I turned the fan off too. I don't
Yeah,
have
but
to tell
you
you.
don't feel the wind?
Put on those glasses and see what you see.
Put on what glasses?
The colored glasses.
Why?
Because you would see all kinds of things in here.
There's a lot going on, especially over there, which we can see the lights.
On that, why don't we take a commercial break, try to have Frank give us a call back. More to come on the other side of this break. Give us a call, 888-994-4995, Studio A.
Get your tickets.
Stay
Forget
tuned.
about it. Get your tickets. Go to event.m2.tv. Get your tickets.
We'll be right back.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lasagna creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lasagna has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lasagna at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Want to save money on your next flight? Then pick up the phone and call, because the best prices are not online. See, SmartFares has special deals with the airlines. When they have unsold seats, they use SmartFares to fill them. So you get airline tickets at ridiculously low prices. With the extra money you'll save, you can book another trip or treat yourself to dinner. Call today and get the best price on your next flight, guaranteed. Also, save up to 50% off business and first class tickets.
Welcome to a new way to watch your favorite shows. Only at www.amp2.tv/Roku. It's a place filled with music, podcasts, news, and more. Come join us.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Todo Bello Balloons is a business that was born out of a passion for creating unique and beautiful balloon designs, including balloon bouquets, balloon arches, balloon columns, and more. We specialize in creating unique and beautiful balloon designs that bring your dreams into reality. We believe that balloons have the power to bring people together and create lasting memories, and we are honored to be part of that experience. Contact us and we will bring happiness to your celebrations with our balloons.
Artist Rosie Sherman paints her passions to share with everyone. Expressing herself through bold and vibrant colors, her suggestion and style are always in flux. Inspired by travels, nature, romance, and the human spirit, Rosie makes sure her depiction of women are strong and proud. Her landscapes illustrate the changing seasons in the diverse world that we live in. To find her artwork in the multiple medias you can purchase, visit rosiesherman.pixels.com.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
never thought I'd ever make it. I can't believe the hell I've been through. Couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I didn't know what to do. I've been through the rain, I've been through the fire. There was something that I never knew. I had an angel on my shoulder with a plan for me divine. Must be an angel on my shoulder who was right there all the time. Must be an angel. This world can be so cold and so heartless. It's hard to find your way alone. Used to run so fast, no one could catch me. I couldn't find my way back home. Well, I've laughed, I've cried, I've almost died, but my broken heart just never knew. I had an angel on my shoulder with a plan for me divine. Got to be an angel on my shoulder who was right there all the time. Everybody needs someone to cling to with an unchanging love. I finally found a hand to hold on to, a shelter to run to. Now I see He's watching over me. Got an angel on my shoulder with a plan for me divine. Got to be an angel on my shoulder who was right there, right there, right there, right there all the time. Got to be an angel, an angel, an angel, an angel who was right there all the time.
Oh my gosh, that was JC Dreesen.
She sounded so good, but I wish I could go see her.
Yeah, well, you're in luck because she's coming to the movies at Del Rey, July 21st.
No way, how can I
Wow. You can go to eventsamp2.tv to buy them now. And I'm saying now.
Right now.
Right now. Thank you so much.
Bam. Right now.
I gotta tell you,
Right now.
I love pizza with extra cheese, and boy, was that cheesy! Man, I'm gonna tell you, talk about ad-lib life.
July 21st at 7:30. Get your tickets at events.amp2.tv. Now, only $18.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now. It's true. You should be getting your tickets. I don't know what the hell you're looking at me for.
They're selling fast.
They
They're
are.
selling fast.
Go
Frank
now.
says he will be here bright and early on Wednesday.
Are you going to be here Wednesday?
I'm going to be here Wednesday, bright and early.
Are you going to be here Wednesday?
The main reason for the
here
writer's strike
Wednesday?
is protection against
You here
AI.
Wednesday?
True.
You are? I am. I'm hitting 100. Are you here Wednesday? Are you here Wednesday? Why not? Cause what? Cause what? Cause what? You gotta go to work? You gotta go to work? Talk it to your mic.
Because she may oversleep.
Okay, so you have to be here. You got to be here for at least 15 minutes because we have to celebrate.
Megan's coming. I want you to unveil her new look.
12, 2, and whenever you have to leave. But it ain't a party if you ain't here. Oh, I love that.
Last week, Megan was here singing. I had this brainstorm. I guess I had a few brainstorms last week.
Two.
That was a
Two brains,
few.
yes.
That was a few. About doing a whole remake of Megan's clothing. So you guys went to some of the thrift stores in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And how was it?
It was amazing. We had an amazing time. It was a lot of fun. We actually had a couple different stores. Tried on a variety of clothing. It was
Look
actually
over
kind of
there.
funny because in the first thrift store, the
Look at this
ladies-
camera.
Oh, my bad. Hey, how you doing? Okay. In the first thrift store that we were at, the ladies that worked there were just so fed up with us at the end of it all. Some lady literally pushed my arm away from the clothing rack, like the to-go back rack, and she was like, "What is going on over here?" And I'm like, "We're just waiting for the fitting room." And she's like, "My God," and just starts putting all the clothes that we had back. And I'm just like, I feel so bad. We shouldn't go. But no, it was so much fun, and I got a couple video shots and stuff. We came back here, tried on the clothes, did some videos in the new clothes that we got. So I'm really excited to put everything together and show you guys what we made.
Got a little dark there for a second.
Can you wear anything? What happened?
The light went out.
Oh, can you wear anything in the fitting room?
Can you try anything on?
Can you try anything on?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because I went to Walmart
Yeah.
and I wanted to try on my underwear.
You're in Walmart.
No, Walmart. You can't try on underwear.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
You can't
Whoa,
try on
whoa,
underwear.
Whoa, wait a minute, hold on.
No.
Because I was going to buy the Batman underwear. I wanted to see where Batman sat.
You just got to go by the size. Well, you know.
No,
where
not this.
Batman sat.
You know, wherever he's at.
Depends
You know,
on the
because if he's on the
place.
side, I don't want it.
I mean, if you go to a thrift store, Freddie, by all means, you can try on your dirty underwear.
Well,
if
what's
you
her new
want.
look? What's
No, I don't
Megan's
buy-
new look?
You'll have to see on Wednesday.
Wow. Did she enjoy it?
Oh, she had a blast. Now she just wants to do it all the time. So
That is so
Now,
excited.
Propeller Man, Helicopter Man did not go.
Yeah.
He probably said, I'm the only guy going. Is that what happened?
What happened?
Ryan
They
didn't
bailed on
go.
Ryan?
Well,
Ryan didn't
took
go.
When I
kicked
sent
me
her
out.
the text saying that we
That
couldn't
wasn't
record,
very nice. Ryan, sit there.
So when I sent the text in the group chat saying that we couldn't record in the thing, he took that as oh, so we're not going anymore.
No,
it was
he
miscommunication.
I saw what you asked. He asked, and I wrote, yeah, you should go because you can still use your phone. But then this one came out with that smart aleck remark, right?
No, it
What
was
smart aleck remark?
miscommunication.
She said, no, Ryan, don't worry about it. Don't worry, we got this.
No, it's okay. What do you mean smart
It wasn't
aleck?
smart
It's not
Alex. She
smart
was
aleck,
like, we
that's
got this, because it was 2 hours later.
No, it was 12:30.
Yeah.
Ryan could have gone.
Where did you guys change? Because the doors were
She
locked
didn't
here
want
on
me to go.
Saturday.
That's
In the
a
car?
secret we'll never tell.
Yeah.
In the car.
Because they came here and the
Yeah,
door
but
was
what they
locked.
don't know is that we have a camera in the front of the place and they were changing in the car.
Well, enjoy the video footage.
No, we had to throw. we had a. The cops get a copy of the video. That's what I'm saying.
Creepy.
But Ryan didn't go. I wanted to get a man's perspective.
It's fine. I'm not too. I'm not disappointed that I didn't. It's fine.
No,
Like,
you didn't
it's
think it would have
fine.
been funny?
It would have been funny, but yeah, it was.
We would
it's
have
all-
had a
it's
blast
all-
either way, but I
yeah.
honestly think that you would have been like,
All right.
can we go
like,
already?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm looking
maybe.
forward to seeing what you guys put together. We'll put a video together. Maybe we can air it this week.
Yeah.
Do you do that a lot? Do you go shopping and
I go shopping weekly.
you do?
I do. I do. I love clothes. Why do you think I'm always wearing something different?
Well, yeah, but you're in the business. That's why.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
You go shopping every minute of the
Do
day.
not look at me.
Your finger must have a callus
You have
on it.
no idea. I had some fun this week, and well, you'll see when it comes in the mail what it looks like. Chuck says, "You just bought what?" I said, "Wait, hold on." He goes, "What did you do?" I go, he said, "Just like that." Just like Two
I
dresses.
have to tell you a very funny story about Amazon. I'm doing my closet, redoing it. I figured I need a lot of hangers. So I ordered hangers, but I get children's hangers by mistake. So I said to Steve, I need to order some hangers. But I had ordered another lot of hangers, but he didn't know that. And I ordered them, and then we hear Amazon arrives. But it was the second lot. Wow, I'm not telling this correctly. He said to me, the hangers, I just ordered them. In other words, I just ordered them on Amazon, and then 2 seconds later they arrived, but it's a different lot of hangers. And he said to me, what's at the door? I said, it's the hangers we just ordered
He
from
goes,
Amazon.
how did you do that?
It's not coming through very good. Okay.
But your hangers were little hangers.
Yes.
His hangers are regular
I had
hangers.
returned them, so they were ordering. Oh, it doesn't matter. But as I
She's
said,
got a
the
lot of
hangers are
hangers.
coming from Amazon.
Got a lot
2
of
seconds
hanging.
later, they arrived. Well, they don't come 2 seconds later. He couldn't figure it
Well,
out.
it's like when you knew that the glass was going to explode in your shower, and 2 seconds later it
Oh, yeah,
exploded
that
in your
was-
shower.
That was more of a.
It's like the lotto numbers you never gave me, they hit.
Well, actually, I'm not allowed to do that.
Those
Is that
little-
true? You're not allowed?
No, I guess I can.
No, you're not supposed to because you're not supposed
You're
to
not meant
indulge
to.
in that.
If you're meant to win, you'll win. You know, maybe not with my prediction though. I don't know.
I've noticed, I went to dollar store and I bought children's hangers. I thought a hanger was a hanger. So now Linda says, well, good, you bought them, so I'm taking all the adult hangers. Now you bought these, they're all yours. They're about this big.
Didn't you realize they were
You
smaller
can't
than
even
your
put-
clothes?
What?
Didn't you realize they were smaller than your clothes?
No, I thought a hanger was a hanger.
I was trying to get a dress on one.
A dress, you can't even put
They're
it.
this big.
Can't
No,
even put
I
a.
said, there's something wrong with these hangers.
They're this big.
Yeah, I did
I
that.
should bring it to you because you got little clothes.
Some of my clothes are smaller than yours.
I should give them to you because they're useless.
Take them back to the dollar store.
No, I already used them.
For what, your socks?
What did you use
Yes.
them for?
His Batman underwear and his
My
socks.
Batman underwear and my socks. I'm serious. They don't let you try on stuff at Walmart, like
'Cause it's
underwear,
Walmart.
socks.
Yeah, you
Walmart,
can't open up the
Freddie.
bags of underwear, but people do. You know, they poke their finger in it. This is the crazy. They put your finger in a bag of underwear, and they pull one out. They try, and then they like stuff it back in to this bag. Don't buy those.
Not for nothing, but there are people in the business that sell used underwear as a living. But the new underwear, they
Because
just
you got to
wear
return
them.
them, and then you
They soak them with perfume and stuff.
you could just wash them, and then are they good to go? Like, would you ever wear somebody else's underwear if they were washed?
I wouldn't wear anybody's
Yeah.
underwears if they were free.
She would. Trippy would.
Yeah. If I was desperate and they're clean.
If you wash
Desperate.
them.
That I just don't wear any. go bareback. I mean, why would you wear somebody else's underwear? Ugh.
Well, keep going. TMI. Keep trying to see, and then we.
We need to change
There
the
it is.
subject immediately. Immediately.
Sally, what are we doing on your show today?
I'm really not sure. It depends on the questions.
I got a question for you.
That's good.
You always have a question.
We're gonna get in a lot of trouble on your show.
That's okay.
You guys all have questions for Sally?
Please.
Our psychic medium.
It'll.
Did it come to you? You want to know why they kicked you out of the
I'm
party
only
on
as good as the
Saturday?
questions, so-
That usually means that they wanted you to go, they just wanted you to beg. That's a woman thing. That's what women do.
Girls don't beg.
Yeah, no, they make us beg.
Back it up. What did you just say?
I'm sorry.
Tristan says
You missed the
no.
point.
Yeah,
Tristan is
why
the
don't
first
you
one.
Bring me up to the point.
Where is our college girl in California? Psychological
hiding over
movies.
there.
Tristna is the psychological movie maker in this place. Her and Josh. They make movies out of stuff in your brain.
Apparently, to him, I
Uh-huh,
do.
uh-huh.
Today is National Garfield the Cat Day. Is Garfield still around?
No, he
Kidding
died,
me? He
Dawn.
better be.
It's a cartoon,
In a
Dawn.
meme, I know. But is it still a popular cartoon, Garfield?
Where's the lasagna?
For lasagna.
Where's the lasagna?
You ever have Garfield lasagna and they put beef in it to make it look like cat food?
Is that
on
really
the
a
top?
thing?
Yeah, that's what he's known for, lasagna.
That's what she just said. Really?
Yeah, so there's a
What's
dish
your
you
favorite
make.
lasagna?
Edible.
Meat, veggie.
I like it with breadfruit. I like, Dawn, come on, you're talking to me.
I know.
You give me any lasagna, I'm gonna eat it. It could be meat, it could be vegetables. You know, just don't make spinach lasagna, cause
That's the only kind I make. Get out of my head. Sometimes does. I don't even know how you and I have made it through 7 years.
How do you eat spinach lasagna?
Same way, just instead of
Have
meat, you use
meats. Put
spinach
the
in it.
meats. The meat. We got
Josh
the
doesn't do
meats.
spinach.
Wait, like with like red sauce?
Meat. Yeah, just everything except
Meats.
meat.
She likes
I
spinach.
would love to give that a whirl.
Vegetables. It was actually because, I'm not really big on cooking. And the thing to me, when you make lasagna noodles, you take them out of the boiling water, they always fall apart.
Yep.
So this is a no-boil lasagna recipe. So you put the noodles down hard. And then you layer the cheese, and you layer your toppings, and then the sauce, and you just layer it, and then you bake it. And you steam it with tin foil, and then the whole thing gets soft. You don't have to worry about boiling the noodles first.
That sounds amazing.
I made
See that?
I
Hacks.
made a lasagna, right? I did like
You did?
1 or 2 levels, yes. And then I took a can of ravioli, and I put it on the top of the lasagna.
Have some carbs with your carbs.
Raviolis. You put
Ravioli,
raviolis on
meat
top.
ravioli.
On top of your lasagna.
Meat ravioli, you eat with a spoon. You don't remember that commercial either, I'm sure. And you put it on top and you bake it. And my God, it's like heaven. Heaven.
It's like when people take the cookie mix and the brownie mix, the pre-made, and they roll them together. So when you bite into the chocolate chip cookie, you've got a brownie bite on the inside. No good, Shay?
What he was talking about is different.
You'd rather have the meat lasagna than the
No,
cookies?
I'd rather have the cookies.
What
than
about
meat
the
lasagna.
ravioli?
That sounds disgusting. That sounds so
I don't
nasty.
think it sounds disgusting putting raviolis on lasagna. 'Cause
There's
pretty
nothing
much
wrong
it's
with
the
it.
same
It's
thing.
delicious.
It's
What
just
do you
more
mean?
carbs and meat.
Yeah.
Ravioli. Listen, lasagna's all the same. If you put ravioli, you get a little Chef Boyardee.
It's the same thing. What's the difference between a piece of cake and a muffin?
Well, it depends on what you put in the muffin.
Texture.
Like
you-
a chocolate chip muffin and a chocolate chip
No,
pound cake. What's
blueberry
the
muffin.
difference?
Blueberry. You ever put a blueberry with butter and you put it and you cook it a little bit? And
But
you
it's
take
the
it
same flour, oil, eggs, sugar. It's just in a different shape.
And you date a woman, they're all the same too, but
Or just
every
a
woman
different
has
shape?
a little flavor. Right?
Just a different
Guys are
kind
all
of
the
shape.
same, just a little flavor. We're all built the same.
Anyone go to a movie this week and do anything fun for Father's Day?
They're not fathers.
I worked all day.
You worked.
You worked at Houston's? It
Yeah,
was
all day. Was
it
it
was
packed?
packed.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't even get into that
We
place.
stopped taking walk-ins after like 2 hours.
I know. I tried to get there and I couldn't get in. I should have called you.
Yeah, well, I went to answer my phone because it was in
What
my
was
pocket.
the most popular item on the menu yesterday for Father's Day?
Oh,
Isn't it a preset menu at Houston's?
well, yeah. So we have our same menu. Probably the ribs.
The ribs. That's what
There
I
was
would
a
think.
lot of ribs yesterday. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I would think. Dads
that-
love their barbecue ribs.
If not
right?
that, it was the French dip au jus sandwich.
Fresh dip au jus. I used to love that.
It
Au
was
jus?
Au jus.
Oh.
You like that?
Gesundheit.
Thank you very much. Sally, what did you guys do yesterday?
Unfortunately, went to a funeral.
Oh my gosh. Why did I? Of course.
What?
I'm asking Sally.
No, a friend of Steve's, his what the guy's wife died.
Oh, I'm
it
sorry.
wasn't sudden. She'd been ill for a long time.
And it was a male.
It was a female that died.
Oh.
And his friend's still alive.
Oh.
If I die on Father's Day or something like that, hold it to the next day.
Well, she died a couple of days earlier, but it was the funeral.
Keep me 24 hours on ice, because I don't want to be remembered the guy who had to go to the funeral on Father's Day.
Jeez, heaven forbid. Stop that nonsense.
I
We're
don't
not
want-
even
But it was
going there.
upbeat. I mean, she had been sick for quite a while, so. I mean, upbeat as much as a funeral could be, I guess.
I don't know.
I'm not
And did
doing
you
too
get
good today, am I?
did you get your sea legs back from your trip to the
Yes,
UK?
yes.
You're back to
everything is
normal?
Back to normal. Yes, yes. I can now.
Everything's
walk.
focused again, you
I
know.
can walk. I think I broke my toe. But
Of course
that's
you
all
did.
right. But it's getting
What's wrong with
better.
your
Have
toe?
you met Elisa? Her fingers are buddy taped like your toes are buddy
and
taped.
Steve's done something to his finger.
What the hell did you do? Try to kick a football? Why do you have a broken toe?
I tripped over my coffee table again. Well, I
Your
didn't
coffee
actually-
table
I
tripped
knocked-
you.
I didn't actually. I went into. I had it. The cleaners cleaned it and put it back in the wrong place, and I.
That's what it
realized.
is. It's
Yeah.
their fault. You broke your
She
toe.
traveled the world and walked into her
But
coffee
I'm
table.
fine. It's not a bad break if it's a break.
Travels the world and here she is.
And she trips over her coffee table that the cleaners put in the way.
Well, I expect it to be in one place, and when it's moved, I don't look.
You know those angels is all I
Hey
can
Shay,
tell
I
you.
gotta ask Shay a question. Now that you call my dish disgusting, give her that mic for a second. I want to know, are you a good cook?
No.
But yeah, you
Honest?
call my dishes disgusting. How do you know?
It just sounds really nasty. I'm sorry.
What is your favorite dish?
My favorite dish? I do love ravioli, I will say.
You just
But-
said disgusting.
No,
I was
okay,
just
listen,
using
listen.
ravioli.
Here, hold on. Let me go to this
Thank you.
spot. Let me explain myself really quick.
Okay.
So, oh, sorry. So, what I was saying was nasty was the fact that you wanted ravioli on top of lasagna.
Yeah.
Like meat ravioli on top of a meat lasagna? Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, thank you. That's so what kind of meat ravioli are we talking about? Are we talking
The
about
Chef Boyardee.
No, that's not
That's
allowed.
not really
you can't do
ravioli?
that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking about the real. You think I got
That's a
time?
disgrace to regular lasagna.
First of all, do you know that ravioli, that Chef Boyardee is a real chef?
He's no.
Did you know that?
No, he's not. He's
Yeah,
made
he
up.
is. Yes, she was. And she wasn't a real cook, but Aunt Jemima wasn't on the label because she was a cook.
Whatever happened with that lawsuit?
They took it out.
It's a pearl mining company now.
Yeah.
Wow.
But Aunt Jemima wasn't a chef. She was on there to show throwback deliciousness and all that. But Chef Boyardee, I saw 2020, and he's a real chef in France. Seriously.
And now his family owns the whole rights to the Chef Boyardee company, right?
All of it.
Can you imagine?
As a matter of fact, I had to pay him probably royalties for using his name on the air.
That's probably true.
But do you like ravioli?
I love ravioli.
Do you like ravioli with a tuna fish sandwich?
I don't eat tuna.
Have you ever tried that? Try it. It is deliciousness.
What about
I'm
a
a
tuna fish sandwich do you
vegetarian.
like?
I don't
The mayonnaise?
All of it.
Nasty.
Beginning to end.
It's the
Hoagie,
mayonnaise, the whole
bread,
thing?
Doesn't matter, but with ravioli.
And more mayo on it?
No, no sardine, no sardine.
It's just the fish, the whole
Tuna
thing.
fish goes good with chicken noodle soup. When you have a cold and you have a tuna sandwich, chicken noodle, if you're not better in 24 hours, I'll buy you a car.
So I went and picked up lunch yesterday for the kids. So I went to the bagel place and picked up, tuna and bagels and the whole thing for Jewish Father's Day. The guy rings it up, and I look at all these numbers on the register. He goes, "That'll be $98,865." I said, "Nice. You want to try that again?" Yeah, I guess I should. I didn't have that much food.
I would have given him $1. Just give me my change.
$98,000. Yeah, talk about inflation in Boca.
So I got to tell you, on Saturday, I met Freddie at the country club that I live in, that I haven't been there in 3 years because of COVID and everything else. Never been there. So I go in there, and my 2 grandkids are in the pool.
Oh my gosh.
And they're screaming their heads off. I'm like, yes, thank you, thank you. And they remember me. The people that work there, they remember me. I went, wow. So Rowan had a tuna fish sandwich. And I says, you need some Chef Boyardee.
Did
I
you
said,
get a
"No,
bite?
We don't do that. What?
Did you take a bite of a sandwich?
He gave me half.
Oh,
Give me half.
sweet.
I said, I'm going to give you, and he said, no, Papa, you can't have that with that. That's not good. So I gave him French fries with ketchup. That he finds good.
French fries and ketchup, of
with
course.
tuna fish.
French fries and ketchup, and I can see that.
That you can see, but my ravioli on lasagna, you can't see.
It's just carbs in me. I don't even see that. I don't know.
What do you mean forget about the carbs, Dawn. Just forget about it.
My son, when he was growing up, would eat an entire can of SpaghettiOs. The whole can of SpaghettiOs.
You don't like that
a
either?
shovel into his mouth. Yes? See? The
You ever have it
SpaghettiOs.
with a tuna fish sandwich? No. Try it. You're going to thank me when you do. You say, oh my God, the break. I love SpaghettiOs. Ravioli, SpaghettiOs.
I miss growing up because that's when I could eat like everything and not worry about it. Because I would go to Walmart. I would go to McDonald's, have 2 double cheeseburgers, a fries, apple pie, and then a Coke, and that could go down like that.
Yeah, I could do
It was
that.
so good.
I got to tell you, McDonald's does make really good apple pies.
Apple pies.
Yeah, they do.
What's
Right?
Ice cream is good.
And
actually.
ice cream.
You guys, the other day, you took 2 hash browns with ice cream.
I don't think they
between
ever
them.
made it.
Who did that? We still gotta go.
They got to go do that. It's only there in the mornings.
Hash brown, McFlurry in between.
That's the new trend.
That's the new thing. And that's
I
disgusting.
don't eat McDonald's. I haven't
That
eaten McDonald's in a
is-
year.
They say it's like this crunchy, salty, sweet with the ice cream in the middle, like a new ice
I
cream
think
sandwich.
it was Mayon. You
So
put your
good, though.
French fries in the ice cream.
Well, they do
Wasn't
put
that Braxton who was saying
Braxton,
that?
hey, that kid, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
in the frosty.
In a milkshake?
I think
That's the
everybody
latest
does
and greatest
that.
right now. That's what everybody's
Oh, yeah,
doing.
French fries with milkshake. Like,
French fries and a
McDonald's. People are
milkshake.
going to McDonald's. They do that. Now, what's the name of that other burger place where you get 2 for $5. The other one.
Sonic?
No.
Burger King?
Wendy's.
No.
Wendy's?
No, it's the other road. The one you walk, you drive in.
Shake Shack?
In-N-Out? We don't got those.
Oh man, I miss In-N-Out.
Burger Fight?
Checkers. Checkers. Oh my God.
Checkmate.
That was
How
my
old are
second
you?
house. Checkers. Because you get 2 monster burgers for $5. Checkers.
I know
It's
their
a
burgers are
Domino's.
massive.
Checkers. I love it.
Don't tell G-Man. Sally, this lady must be here for you. Are you
Sally,
here for the
is it-
meetup?
Are you here for the meetup?
Who?
Yeah.
You have a meetup guest here.
I wasn't sure how to get here and if I was going to find
Okay. Sally, say hello to you.
Sally, you have a guest here for your meetup. You don't know, but I put your meetup out.
Just say hello. So you go, Sally, go talk to her in the lobby. So you go to Checkers, right? You ever seen a burger from Checkers?
Yeah.
No.
They're huge.
You see how humongous they are? They're humongous.
Baconator?
So they do 2 Checkers for $5. 2 hamburgers. The rest of the stuff, fries and all that, you got to get. Checkers, the best. Would you eat a Checkers burger?
Yes.
It's probably bigger than you.
I would try to eat the Checkers burger.
Now, what is the best burger in Boca?
We should do that. They had a
Houston's.
battle of the Boca Burgers.
Where did I send everybody?
Charm City.
Charm City. You guys been to Charm City?
No.
What kind of freaking millennials are you?
Charm City. Their burgers are good.
Good.
Charm City?
I know Char Hut.
What
Char
about
Hut. That's Jabba the Hutt.
How about Habit Burger? You like those too?
Habit Burger is the best, but Charm City. You ever been to Charm City? What are you, cranky? What are you,
It's in
finicky?
Deerfield. You
What
gotta
is it
check it
with you? You
No.
like to eat food?
I love
You
love
like
food.
hamburgers?
I don't eat hamburgers.
You don't eat hamburger?
Unless they're vegetarian.
Or you,
I'm
or
annoying.
you're a
veggie burger at
you're a
Charm City.
non-meat person?
I'm a non-meat person, yeah.
When did that happen?
It's been 7 years, 8 years.
I was that way.
Yeah.
And I started to grow a third eye here.
Yeah, exactly.
You and
So
Kendra.
That's the goal.
I said, you know what? That's it. Got to go back to the meat.
You and Kendra.
Yes.
So Sally, you may or may not know we created a meetup for your shows for today.
Yes, I actually saw that. Yes.
Sally, did you know
yes.
there's a meetup for you today?
I know there's a
And this
meetup for
lady
me
is here
today.
for your
Hi.
show.
If
Welcome-
you're
welcome
coming
to my
to
show. It
Sally's
starts at
meetup, come on
2:30.
down.
No, that's fine. No, I
That's
didn't say
okay.
it for that
Welcome.
reason.
Welcome.
You're both welcome.
You
Yes,
got
you're
to go
welcome.
online and get some tickets for an event we have July 21st.
What is your
events
name?
events at that.
Okay.
Get in the way of the camera.
Sally. No, Zena.
Oh, she's
but my
Zena.
show is Zena.
She's Sally by here and Zena by 2:30.
Yeah, exactly.
She's
It was a very
Sally
good-
by here and,
And Zena at
Catwoman by
2:30.
night.
You want to wrap this up?
We might as well because we had it's
Only
going to
till
the dogs.
3:30.
The show's going to the dogs.
Yes.
Beautiful little dog. What's your dog's name?
Bella.
Of course
Oh,
Bella Mila.
What you
Yeah.
got?
Didn't we bring the Charm City burgers in one day?
No, but we should.
Where did we go and get like the big bunch?
Habit.
We had a burger place that we worked with down in Fort Lauderdale. Remember?
That was a long time ago.
That was probably before
But
Josh.
where did we
so I
take
don't know.
Josh?
No, we had to go down, pick it up, and bring it back for everyone.
Oh, maybe it was Charm City.
Maybe it was. Charm City is the. I would give up my diet for Charm City.
I have to tell you, their tater tots.
Charm City has a burger like this. It has eggs, an egg. It's called a morning after or something. Has French fries. It has an egg in there. It's
A
about.
whole foot-long burger?
No, it's this way, not this way. This
Yeah,
way.
but it's
Cute
that's
she
still a
is.
foot long.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I take my shoe. Put it this way. Yeah. Thank you. It's a foot long.
Foot long? Just sideways.
Now, have you had Costco hot dogs?
I don't eat hot dogs.
Costco, oh, you can't eat it. That corner over there is in the dark.
This is the cool corner.
That's the corner
This
in
is
the
the
dark.
no meat.
The no
No,
meters.
the best hot dog, hands down, is always going to be a baseball game hot dog.
No, you got to go to Costco. I'm gonna tell you something about Costco hot dog.
No.
They are tremendous this way, and they put stuff in it. And you're eating like this. Have you had one, Sally?
I don't eat hot dogs either, but there was a hot dog. They just don't agree with me. I used to.
This one, I'll introduce you. They'll agree with you.
Okay. Okay.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna
Okay.
say, Freddie, you were right.
No, I don't. I
One,
won't do
one
it.
dog will do you. One dog can do it. I eat two.
I won't do it. No,
I like
won't
with
do
the
it.
dog.
I don't.
No.
I don't do hot dogs.
Me neither.
G-Man.
I don't eat hot dogs.
Go cook it up.
I thought
Yeah.
I'd
All
say
right, let's
that.
go.
On
We
that
gotta
night,
go.
we're going to wrap it up. Have a great afternoon,
Are you a
everyone.
vegetarian too?
Tune
Are you a
in today.
vegetarian?
Rachel, you
It's very
pescatarian.
casual.
Are you vegetarian? You're seafood.
Are you a vegetarian? You like burgers?
I do.
Oh, you're on the cool side. The dark side. That's
Freddie
the
used
dark
to be
side.
on the seafood diet.
I'm on everything diet. I'm soul, baby. I like James Brown and everything.
Everything diet.
I eat that food you saw that Linda brought.
Oh, that boy, he has some brown stewed chicken. What? No,
Brown stewed chicken. Watch out now. That's right.
It tastes good.
You had it with rice?
Oh, I have it with everything that it comes with. Rice and everything else. That salad, the plantains. Watch out now.
Watch out.
Banan, baby, banana. I'm gonna tell you, when I go to eat, I go to eat. And I done the non-meat things as well. You know that. I did that.
Did you fall asleep right after?
He's done the vegan thing too.
No, Linda says save it for 2 days. I said, you crazy? Tomorrow we go get another one.
We're going to wrap this up. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Happy 7-year itch. If you're in the area on Wednesday, come on down. We're having our 7-year itch anniversary party for the Brooklyn Cafe Show.
7-year
11:30
itch.
until, don't even. But today at 2:30, we've got Call Me Zena, Meetup, and any questions you have, always call into the show, 888-994-4995. And July 21st, Movies of Del Rey, the J.C. Dreesen concert. You can get your tickets at events.amp2.tv. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. drive time.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.